50, 40, 30.
Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? Welcome back to my channel. This is your boy, FlyIsland Guy. And today we are here in beautiful Trinidad and Tobago. Let's just hop outside real quick. As you can see, we are running a... Oops. I don't know what I just did. I'm just going to try to reset it. There we go. So as you can see, we are running a third-party scenery here in Trinidad. I've introduced it before in a previous video, but we did not actually start here at the terminal, so you didn't really get a good look at it. But it is a beautiful terminal. Comes with some static aircraft, and I love the way it looks. Okay, so let's hop in the cockpit. We are heading over to Valencia in Venezuela today. That's why we are rocking the Air Aruba livery. So Curacao, Aruba, Bonaire, those places are really close to Venezuela, so I could imagine this probably flies here. I don't know, I'm just guessing, but we're going to be flying here today. Cruising altitude today is 38,000 feet, so that has actually not been plugged in. So let's go and get that done, and then we will get our pushback started, because everything else is pretty much good to go. Okay. So we are climbing to... Actually, I'm going to pop this guy out as well. I actually have a few windows that are popped out over here. Shout out to Clumsy once again for... well, he didn't directly show me how to do it, but I saw him do it, so I'm just going to keep those over here so I can actually keep an eye on this stuff without, you know, squinting at the screens here. Alright, so we got 38,000 feet dialed in, and I believe we are pretty much ready for pushback at this point. I don't think that there's anything else that needs to be done that can't be done while we're being pushed back. So what I'm going to do is get rid of the jetway, and we're going to get rid of the ground power as well, which I think is there, but yeah, it's still connected. So we'll go ahead and get rid of it. So we've started the APU. We'll pull back the jetway, close the door, and then we will get underway. Okay. So let's get a little closer. All the luggage has already been loaded, all that good stuff. So we're going to call the jetway back. For some reason it isn't working. What do we do from here? Nope. Alright, well, we will close the door still. Oh, now it's going back. Jeez. It took a while to respond. Alright, so jetway is gone. Now we'll go ahead and close the door. We will...
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Thank you, Lydia. Appreciate it.
On behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features on the
Just gonna wait for it to finish. Alright. Awesome. So we have our strobes on. Just make sure all the rest of our doors are closed. Yes, 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 yes. Remove, ground carts removed. Cool. We'll dim the cabin lights before takeoff as well. But we will start our pushback. So Let's call the tug in. Cool. So parking brake has been pulled up. And we're departing runway 10 today, so we will push back to the left. And kind of once we start the pushback, we will get the engine started. I'm so nervous to fly this plane because something absolutely always goes wrong every time I fly it. Oh, alright, here we go. I forgot to actually give the command to get it started. I thought I had gotten rid of my chocks. There we go. So we're getting the pushback started. I'm gonna put the fuel pumps on and let's get the right engine started. Alright, let's go to the left.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention as we display the safety features and procedures of the aircraft in case of an emergency.
Right.
During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights will display to the exits which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you will be instructed to get into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head. We would also like to remind you that you should turn off all electronic devices. We thank you for paying attention during this brief presentation.
Okay. Alright, we're just waiting for the second engine to start up now. So we're just giving it fuel. I'm sorry that I'm so silent when this is happening. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't miss anything, or nothing important at least. So I'm normally pretty focused when I'm trying to get the plane started. To be honest, it gets me so long to actually set the aircraft up. It shouldn't really take that long, but to be honest, I'm normally sitting here for about half an hour, 45 minutes before I actually start the flight, just to kind of get everything together that we need. Alright, the engine is started. Well, both engines are started now. I'm going to arm the nose wheel steering. One of the other things that I did not do is come over to performance. I just need to set the center of gravity, which is, well, not the center of gravity, sorry, the trim, which is 5.9. So just gonna make that adjustment here. It's being changed right here if you can't see it, but I'm looking on my other screen here. Okay, 5.9 is set, and we will arm the reversers. Cool. Alright. Get our pitot heat and anti-ice. Gonna get those set up as well. Probe heats. And our windshield heat as well. We can put it on low for now. Cool. And get our flaps down. As usual, we're going to be doing a flaps 8 takeoff. Alright, and I think we are good to go. Alright, so taxi lights are on. And let's toss the logo light on as well. I just realized we had turned the wrong way. Should have done a pushback to the right. Whoops. Okay, that's better. So I hope everyone has had a great week this week. I have had a pretty chill week. And definitely excited about that because I know it's about to get a lot busier starting next week. Alright, so right now we're just taxiing to runway 10, which is somewhere around here, right over there. Another fun fact, I thought I had an issue with my steering, but once again, thanks to Clumsy, who pointed out that there's like an issue with the rudder. Like if you go full right or full left rudder, it actually makes the steering stop working pretty much. So it's a matter of really sort of finding that sweet spot. Okay. So I'm kind of curious. I'm just going to backtrack on the runway. So I'm not too sure if I could take that taxiway down there. I probably can, but let's just backtrack for now. I don't really like that wing vibration that it's doing. It doesn't look really realistic, not from what I've seen. Somebody in the Aerosoft forum actually brought that up. Okay. I think we could have taxied that way, but there's not enough space for it.
The captain has advised that we are now cleared for takeoff.
Alright. So we're just going to come here and make a very tight turn. Try my best not to do full right rudder. Okay. Alright, so here we are all lined up. Just going to center the heading. And when we get up in the air, I'll arm the heading and kind of bug the speed as well. Okay. So, landing lights on. We can turn off the APU. We don't need that anymore. And I think we are good everywhere else. Going to arm. There we go. Takeoff mode, and away we go, folks. Our rotate speed today is 125. Rotates. Cool. Go gear up. I'll pitch the nose down just a little bit. And we're gonna nav mode. Oops, getting a little too fast just now. Gonna go flaps up. Right now we're just turning towards the flight plan. I'm just trying to fly by hand right now. Okay. Alright, so that's the airport off to our right. And I'm gonna arm the autopilot. Nav mode's active right now. Oops. And I'm gonna bug $250, and I'm gonna go speed mode. Actually should have done speed mode first and then 250. Still trying to get the art of a smooth takeoff. See if we can get a view of Trinidad, a nice little wing view. It's looking good, man. As I mentioned before in the previous video, they've updated the sim. Actually, there was another update just before I started this video. They've updated the sim, and man, whatever they did, like the ground scenery is looking amazing. Like, look at that. Just look at it. Absolutely blown away. Every flight I've done recently, absolutely blown away. Alright, so the aircraft is doing that it's doing that whole wobble thing again, trying to catch the trying to catch the flight plan. Don't know why it's doing that, but it'll right itself eventually. We're above 10,000 feet now, so landing lights will come off. I forgot to turn my strobes on. Jeez. Okay. And our taxi lights come off as well. Don't need those. So as you can see, the plane is still struggling to hit the path that it's supposed to be flying. So that's still a bit of an issue. It's alright though. So as I mentioned before, we are heading over to Valencia in Venezuela. So just do a quick check of the weather. Actually, wow, there's pretty much nothing there. Like what I'm checking right now, it's showing up, but
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now serving sandwiches.
it's showing up, but there's like no information, so not sure what's going there, but you know, good old Google will let us know. See what's going on. Weather. So right now I'm seeing mostly cloudy with the winds, I'm assuming, coming out the west at 2 kilometers an hour. So yeah, looks like we got a little bit, well, not the best weather there. I mean, it's not bad, it's just cloudy, so we'll see how things will be once we get there. I'm going to set the speed to 0.74 knots, and we will climb at that speed, and then I'm pretty much just going to monitor things from there. But so far it's been a good takeoff. No events. Clouds are looking very cloudy and whatnot. So we're scheduled to do a runway 28 arrival in Valencia, which is going to be an RNAV approach. Now, this is actually not the first time I have flown into Valencia. That was pretty much one of the first places that I flew into when I started my YouTube channel. I think if you go back to, oops, what's going on? Oh, I'm over speeding, which is weird. See, it's always something. I guess it wasn't ready for Mach 0.74 yet, so I think we'll go back to Eesh. I should have kept it at just I should have kept it at climb just 290 knots. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Anyway, sorry about that. So yeah, if you look back to one of my first or second videos, Valencia is one of the first places that I went to, and I think either I flew there from, might have been Corsair, that's where I flew there from. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it in the description box below, but one of the things to look out for is that it's a very kind of mountainous approach, so I'm gonna have to be very careful, especially in this aircraft, approaching the airport. It's very mountainous. So the airport is kind of in a valley. It's nothing crazy, but you do have some terrain to avoid before you land at the airport. So we'll see how things go. Anyways, we're just gonna continue climbing right now to 38,000, and I'll catch you guys when we're about to start our descent. Oh, like once we start our descent into Valencia, we'll go over the approach and all that good stuff. All right. This is your boy FlyIsland guy. I shall be back. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We have started our descent into Valencia. Currently we're at 16,000 feet and descending. As you can see, lots of mountain all around, so definitely going to be keeping an eye on that as VNAV does its thing. Just to show you what we're doing right now, currently we are descending down to this EDPOW waypoint. As you can see, VNAV right now we're going for 5,700 feet. That is where we need to be for EDPOW. Then we'll be turning and heading towards MIMS. And then we'll be turning left 329 to head towards Hanks, and Hanks is where we will that'll be the initial approach fix for, well, actually I don't know if that's the initial approach fix, but anyway, that's where we're going to be starting our descent towards the runway. Just keep an eye on the speed right about now. Don't want things to get too fast or too slow, but for the most part this has been a pretty uneventful flight, which is what I like to hear. Not too big on the drama. You know me, so I could see already this right here is gonna cause issues. Plane's gonna have a hard time keeping track of that. I should honestly just get rid of that waypoint, but I'm not gonna worry too much with it. Looks like according to our descent profile, we're going to be coming in a little high here. Well, actually that's Yeah, 57,000 or above, so it should be good. But I am nervous, as I said. If you look around, just a lot of hills and mountain. But I'm just gonna try and maintain around 240, 250 knots, around there, and hopefully we can get down in one piece. So we'll see how it goes. We're just about to cross 10,000 feet, so going to get the landing lights on. Beautiful mountainous region. As I mentioned before, we are, well, the sim did just get updated. I think it was the 1.17.3 update. Almost feels like we're descending like super slow though. So I think that may be the case because both of these waypoints here are at 5,700 or above. Okay, that's actually good. It's starting to turn early towards MIMS. So fingers crossed, my good people. Hopefully this will be an uneventful landing. I sincerely hope so. Looks like we're still turning. Okay, there we go. Alright, so our next altitude will be 3,800, which I think the aircraft will just try and do itself. Alright, so we're heading towards Hanks now. And I'm going to put in our performance data, like our landing speeds. So our VREF today is 127. Okay. Alright, the airport should basically be off to our left. Once we make this turn, it should be straight ahead. So I'm just going to slow down a little more now. And I'm going to get us ready for landing. So reversers armed. I'm just going to turn the landing lights, I mean the taxi lights on now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land. Please remain seated until we have stopped.
Next altitude is 2800. That's the runway right in front of us. So, gonna hit approach. And I'm just gonna slow the plane down now. Okay. So we are a little high right now. If I remember, VNAV did not work last time. Going to go gear down. Oops, now we're getting a little fast. So I set up way too late. Alright. So I'm going to fly this in manually. Oops. Get my trim right. There we go. So I believe we're good to go now. I want to make sure we actually hit center line for a change.
500. Minimums 300. Minimums
Too slow now. Way too slow.
200. Minimums. Minimums. Minimums 100. Minimums 50. 40.
Ah,
30. 20. 10.
whew. Oh God. Okay. Oh God. Oh my God. Well, we did it, folks. Just barely, but we did it. I set up way too late for landing. And that final peak on the wing view was like the kill shot. Alright. Gonna get the APU ready.
Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop.
Okay. APU started. And flight director can come off. Strobes off. Landing lights off. Now, I'm not even sure if I landed on the right side or where the terminal is. So let me just pull up. Oh, terminal's behind us. Okay. Alright, so we gotta make a turn here. Hope no passengers had to use the bathroom. But I think in general I have a better understanding about how this aircraft works now. Yeah, I should have been set up and ready for landing like long before long before I did. I was kind of scrambling to get configured, which is my fault. But everything worked on the end. But seems that I'm pretty sure the last time I landed here I was pretty shaken up too. Maybe I need to just stop flying here. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Valencia. Actually, this airport is Arturo Michelina International. Alright, I did forget to arm my nose wheel steering, but it works without it, so it's not a huge deal. Alright, and this is the terminal here. So I'm gonna follow the line to see how this actually works, but it looks like it's gonna be like a right turn maybe. You could turn the taxi lights off too. Don't want to blind anybody. There we go. Parking brake on. And turn off the seatbelt signs. And cut the engines. Always do the wrong one. That one, then that one. Alright, awesome. APU is on and running, so nothing is going to shut off on us. Alright. And beacon could come off. And yeah. Logo light, we didn't really need that anyway. So here we are, folks. Almost perfect parking job. So let's call the stairs, and we'll also call the, I guess we don't need the stairs because the door's there. Luggage, catering, fuel, all that good stuff. And just gonna open these doors. Boom.
Ladies and gentlemen, the door is open. Please make your way to the exit and please make sure you have all your personal items and carry-on luggage.
Alright. So I'm just playing around with this because I pretty much never use this stuff. Alright, steer truck is about to hit us. And it's officially hit us. Alright. Okay. We got some magic stuff going on right now. Let's open the catering door as well. Cool. I'm gonna get rid of the stairs. It's kind of messing things up. So it's just a better logic to you know, not have everything be colliding with the plane and sliding into position, but cool. Alright, so that's pretty much it, folks. I hope you enjoyed the flight and the extremely exciting ending there. But yeah, I'm a little less nervous about flying this plane. And I'm gonna be definitely taking it for more spins here and there. But keep checking back on the channel. I pretty much post every couple of days, every few days. Oh my god, I'm just gonna drive right through the plane, huh? Man, my plane is getting no respect right now. Oh, what a cluster. Anyway, take care everyone. This is your boy FlyIsland Guy. I will catch you on the next video. Make sure you stay safe, unlike this airport ground crew, and stay fly. Peace.